Imagine walking through the remains of a city built entirely of stone, walls taller than a man, stretching for hundreds of meters. But there's no sign of life, no voices, no smoke from cooking fires, just silence. 600 years ago, this place was the center of power, wealth and mystery in Africa, and then without warning, it was gone. This is the untold story of the Kingdom of Zimbabwe. In this episode, we'll journey deep into the history of one of Africa's greatest ancient civilizations. From its breathtaking rise to its eerie disappearance, we'll uncover the trade networks that made it rich, the engineering marvels that made it legendary, and the chilling theories about why an entire people walked away from everything they built, leaving nothing but stone and silence. Around the 11th century, in what is now southern Zimbabwe, builders began to shape the land in a way never seen before. Without using a single drop of mortar, they stacked granite stones into walls that stood firm for centuries. At its heart was the Great Enclosure, an oval stone fortress so massive that even modern architects are baffled by its precision. But this wasn't just an architectural wonder. It was a kingdom alive with trade and culture. Gold mined from nearby hills found its way to markets in Swahili port cities, then sailed across the Indian Ocean to Arabia, India, and even China. Ivory, copper, and pottery moved in and out of the city, and exotic goods arrived in return. At its peak, it is believed the city may have been home to over 18,000 people, a bustling center of life and power. And then something happened, something so devastating that in just a few decades, the kingdom emptied out. No army marched in, no great fire consumed it. It was as if the people of Zimbabwe simply vanished. Historians have wrestled with this mystery for centuries. Some believe the land simply could no longer sustain the people. Deforestation, overgrazing, and soil exhaustion could have made farming impossible. Others suspect political turmoil, rival factions tearing the kingdom apart from within, forcing its people to scatter into smaller, safer settlements. But there is another story, one told quietly in the villages that surround the ruins of a curse. According to oral tradition, the rulers of Zimbabwe angered the ancestors, and a silent sickness crept into the city at night. Families awoke to find neighbors gone, their huts abandoned, livestock wandering freely. Terrified, they say, the survivors left everything behind, fleeing into the wilderness and never looking back. Archaeologists dismiss this as folklore, but the truth is, no single explanation fits all the evidence. The trade stopped, the gold mines closed, the city's stone walls stood empty, and the world forgot it. Perhaps the most haunting thing about Great Zimbabwe isn't its fall, but how much it has been erased from memory. For centuries, even European colonizers denied Africans could have built it, inventing false stories to claim the ruins as their own. It was only in the 20th century that the truth began to be restored, that this was the work of African hands, African minds, and African ambition. Today the walls still stand, defying time. They whisper of a kingdom that rose from the hills, ruled the trade winds, and then vanished into the shadows of history. And maybe that's the real magic of the Kingdom of Zimbabwe. Not just the mystery of its fall, but the power it still holds to capture our imagination. If you enjoyed uncovering this lost chapter of Africa's past, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell because next week, we'll tell the story of a queen who defied the entire British Empire and nearly won.